You know it's a bad penalty call when the announcers are like, "That's weak." All right, we're good to go on YouTube. We're good to go on Twitch. We're good to go on Kick as well. X, Facebook. Alright, let's come over to the chat and start saying hi to some folks before we get the first pitch here. Also, listening to play-by-play with JJ. JJ's calling the Sixers game tonight. Game 7 against Boston. Sixers are up. I don't know what the score is. But the Sixers are up. Raymond is here. What's up, Raymond? Welcome back. Trouble is here. What's up, Trouble? Miss Gina is here saying greetings, Mr. and Mrs. PAS. Gina, you guys all saying hi to one another. Roadrunner Steve is here. Let's do it again. Hope I can stay awake. Let's go, Mets. Frank is here. What is up, Frank and Nurse Carla? Mrs. Jean there as well. Bud's here. What's up, Bud? Saying, come on, Mets, do it again. Just going through, making sure I'm getting everybody here. Teddy's here. What's up, Teddy? Saying, let's go, Mets. Thank you, Raymond. Oh, they're making a comeback. Sixers had a big lead there in the third quarter. Nine minutes to go in the second period there. Still 2-0 Canes. Flyers did not look ready to start at the beginning. They have settled down, played much better here, but can't get on the scoreboard. Rick's back. What's up, Rick? Bud says, keep the mathin'. I got a number written down again. Well over 100. Let me make sure my numbers are right here. We are correct. We have a number written down for the likes on YouTube tonight. Once again, if we reach those, I will personally give out 5 free channel memberships, but make sure you hit that free subscribe button because you know last night MF donated 10 memberships as well as $20. You never know when anybody else might drop some gifted memberships as well. Trouble says I'm 10 on the like button. Let's go. But keep the mathin'. It was okay. How about you, Miss Gina? Once again, we'll see if we get some updates on some folks. Make sure you keep your thoughts and well wishes, maybe even your prayers if you pray. For some people in the chat, Miss Gina and her family, Frank, Nurse Carla, and their family as well, Jason, and his daughter Katrina, and Maria. Maria's got some health issues as well, so guys, make sure you give us an update on how things are going. Miss Gina says, love this family. All right, here we go. Bo Bichette will lead it off for the Mets. Juan Soto will DH and bat second tonight. Alvarez third. Vientos fourth. Semien fifth. Andy Ibanez will be in left field and bat sixth. Taylor seventh. Slater gets the start. And Mauricio going up against Reed Detmers tonight. 6 starts, a 1-2 record, and 4.28 ERA. Let's turn some of these other streamers down here. I can just turn them down and I don't have to feel like I have to yell over everybody. Once again, it's Gary and Zeal in the booth. Raymond says prayers for everyone. Miss Gina says her sister has a long road ahead, staying faithful, but today I rested, had to. The first pitch is right down the middle, 0-1 to Bichette. Frank saying, let's go Mets. Charles had a funeral today. Oh, thank you for, yes. Charles had a funeral today. I believe he said his nephew, who was one of the people there in his team of 4 that always watch along with us. So thank you, bud, for the reminder there. Dollander got cooked today. Yeah, his nephew. Thank you, Miss Gina. Frank says 6-3 Mets win. 1-2 the count here to Bichette. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Second game of this 9-game road trip here. Tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock for Game 3 of this series. Then Monday and Tuesday night at 8:30 in Colorado. And then Wednesday is a day game, like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock start time, I think. Thursday's a day off, but the Flyers play that night. So no Met stream, but we'll be live for the Flyers on Thursday night. Don't forget our MLB Power Ranking stream is tomorrow as well. The 2-2. And swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. JDS says McLean will throw a no-hitter today. Whoa. 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 Sixers only up 4 with 7 minutes left. Bichette. Soto fakes a bunt, takes a strike, 0-1. Soto's his last 5 games, 8 for 17. That's a 471 average. DO1 and a little chopper foul, 0-2. We are 9 away on the sub count for 8,900. Let's go. Let's get there tonight. DO2 bounced in the dirt, 1-2. And we are 1 closer. Now we are 8 away. Let's go. Ooh. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. Back-to-back strikeouts to start this one. Detmers does have 36 strikeouts in 33 innings, so almost 10 strikeouts per 9. That's good. Mets are usually striking out against non-strikeout pitchers. Two out, nobody on for Alvarez. Had a big base hit last night. Ohtani's back. Welcome back, Ohtani. Miss Gina thinks we'll definitely get 8,900 tonight. Outside, 1-1. Mets catching news. Luis Torrens signed a 2-year extension with the Mets today. Inside, 2-1. Wow, it's only a 1-point game in Boston. The Sixers were up by 18 in the third quarter. Outside, 3-1. I did log into the copyright office again before we went live. Today, the second, has been 5 months and still nothing. Swung on a miss, 3-2 to count. Maria's here. Welcome back in, Maria. Christopher, what's up, Christopher? Welcome back. And that one popped up. Right side, out to right field. Adele will come in. Will make the catch. The Mets go down 1-2-3. Nolan McLean coming out to the mound for the Mets. No, I think he only does it once in the series, bud. And he did it last night with David Wright. David Wright joined him. That was funny. Maybe burritos. That's funny, Miss Gina. Miss Gina, were you in our live streams last year for that? That was too funny. Funny and not funny. He got food poisoning from that. David probably could still play if he didn't have back issues. What do you have? Spinal stenosis? All right, Nolan McLean, 6 starts on the year, 1-2 record, a 2.55 ERA in 35 and the third innings. Has 45 strikeouts, so both pitchers tonight are strikeout pitchers. But Christian Scott last night, five innings, only gave up the 2 earned. And between Scott and the Mets bullpen, they retired the last 21 batters that they faced. Neto swings and misses 0-1. The pitch tracker once again way ahead of me, so I got to come over to this other screen here. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. And the Flyers just gave up another goal. It's 3-0. So we're going to turn that one off. Outside, 1-2. Not a good start for our Flyers. Outside, 2-2. Two and two the count. Swung on a missed high pitch, but he went one away. So both pitchers strike out the first batter they face. Raymond says great bullpen last night. Absolutely. Hey, Natalie's here. Did I see Natalie in the chat? Yes, Natalie is here. What's up, Miss Natalie? School's over, right? The semester's over? Otani says 8 more subs. 7 more subs. Let's go. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2 to Trout. McLean will deal the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Nice pitch. And a ground ball foul. Still 1-2. May the 4th be with you. Yes, the Star Wars Day is Monday. Go right from Star Wars Day to Cinco de Mayo. Let's go. The 1-2. Called strike 3. God, I'm looking. 2 away. What a pitch by McLean. Oh, 2 more full weeks. Any fun plans for the summer? Sean Welf, that was the first one off, 0-1. Oh, Natalie's birthday is on Star Wars Day. Well, happy early birthday. The Mets don't play till 8:30 that night. 8:30. The 1-1. And ripped foul, 1-2. One and 2 the count. McLean will deal. It fouled off, still 1-2. Natalie says she's working this summer. Fifteenth pitch from McLean here in the first. The 1-2. And that one ripped out to right. That'll get in for a base hit. So a 2-out single. Johnny's here waving hi. What's up, Johnny? Inside 1-0. So McLean throwing a ton of pitches here in the first. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. And that one blooped out to right. That's going to be a base hit. Come on. You get the first 2 strikeouts and you can't get out of the inning. He's going to be up to almost 30 pitches here. A Adele chops one foul, 0-1. Adele went 0 for 3 last night, but batting .256 on the year with 4 homers, 19 runs batted in. The 0-1. And chopped foul, 0-2. Excuse me, that was the 20th pitch, not 30. Brendan, thank you so much for hitting that free subscribe button. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there. It's the only reason he can celebrate tonight, because the Flyers are getting smoked. Outside, 1-2. Maria says, come on, Mets, let's get the last out of the inning. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. So, 1-2. And that one fouled off. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And now bloops out to right field. That's going to get in for a base hit. Oh, with 2 outs and the Angels score a run. The throw to third is in time. But the run does count. Unbelievable. You strike the first 2 guys out and then give up a friggin' run. So we go to the second. It'll be Vientos, Semien, and Ibanez coming up. We are up to 33 likes in the first inning. Let's go. Keep smashing them thumbs up for us. Only one NBA game tonight. That's the Sixers and Celtics. The Sixers have a 101-98 lead with 136 left. Some finals from baseball today. The Yankees beat the Orioles 9-4. The Blue Jays beat the Twins 11-4. Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 2-0. Pirates beat the Reds 17-7. Brewers beat the Nationals 4-1. Guardians beat the A's 14-6. Astros beat the Red Sox 6-3. Marlins beat the Phillies 4-0. Their first loss since Mattingly took over. Rays beat the Giants 5-1. Tigers beat the Rangers 5-1. And the Cardinals beat the Dodgers 3-2. In for a strike to Vientos, 0-1. The 0-1. Bat down low, 1-1. No worries, Miss Gina. Hopefully everything's okay. Once again, congratulations to Super Nelson on his promotion at work. The 1-1. And that one whacked out to right field. Trout at the wall will make the catch. 1 away. Oh. I wonder if the Mets thought about challenging the run at the plate. Because that was close. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? Stoney down. Words, try 'em. Stoney holding down the other end of the state for us here in Pennsylvania. He's out. The Mets should have challenged that. The Mets should have challenged that. Down low, 1-2. JK is back. What's up, Jake? And fouled straight back, 1-2. Oh, it's not a reviewable play. How is that not a reviewable play? It's a scoring play. I mean, we need to stop with this nonsense of non-reviewable. If it happens on the baseball field, it's reviewable. Inside, 3-2. Same thing in the NFL. Or they come back and say the play's non-reviewable. What? The 3-2 to Simeon. And bloops it out to center. The second baseman will go out and make the catch 2-away. Mets still looking for their first base hit here. Here's Ibanez. He played most of the season. No, not really most, because he's only got 17 at-bats with the Ace. Anti-stop. Yeah, anybody... The Mets have come out and said they're not making a change. So stop bitching about it. If you can't, you're getting timed out. We all want them gone. In for a strike, 1-1. It's a non-challengeable play, Stoney, so my fault. I didn't know it wasn't non-challengeable. And that one hit out to left. Lowe will make the catch. The Mets have another 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 2. Still 1-0 Ace. Eight seconds left. The Sixers are now up 107 to 100. So the Sixers are going to win that series and face the Knicks in the second round. Fitzy, is this an Angels stream? Yep, I'm an Angels fan. Welcome in. I always wear opposing team stuff. Got me. Fitzy did that because I went over to his stream earlier and asked if it was an Astros stream. I don't understand, Miss Jean, either why it's not challengeable. But that's what they said. That's what SNY said. Oh, we gained a follower over on Twitch. Thank you for hitting that follow button. Here's Josh Lowe. Ibanez will make the catch. The Mets didn't. Okay, Gary just confirmed. Timing plays are or scoring plays are reviewable, and the Mets didn't challenge. Bad job by the Mets. Bad job. Should still be scoreless. 1 out, nobody on here. Up high, 1-0. JJ over there celebrating. Little tears of joy for him. His Sixers were down 3-1 in that series and came back to win it. Up high, 2-0. All right. Anti-dentite, we'll see you tomorrow night, bud. You can listen in and not chat until tomorrow. You were warned. You didn't listen. I took care of them, Miss Gina. Bam. Bam, give me the bad news on the Flyers. I saw they were down 3-0 over the first, 2 away. I saw it was 3-0. I shut it off after it was 3-0. Playing like crap tonight. How can you not challenge Mendoza's brain dead? Yep. Charles says for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. A little dribbler to short. Over the first. A nice 1-2-3 inning there from McLean after giving up the run in the first. We go to the third. 1-0. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 coming up. Is it still 3-0, Bam? Or is it worse than that now? Charles, once again, welcome in today. We're so sorry about your family's loss. We completely understand if you didn't want to be here as well. But thank you for being here, my man. JJ still playing the celebration music. Love it. Love the tears from JJ. Sports means a lot to us, man. Sports means a lot to us. The night the Flyers beat the Penguins, I was not live. I was sitting here watching it. The young man that helped me start the channel, Sean, the only team we had in common was the Flyers. And the Flyers have been bad ever since we became friends. So this year, without him around, it's tough. Bud says, once again, the math ain't mathin'. We're up to 45 likes on the stream. 45. Oh, not only did Terrence sign a new contract with the Mets, it's also his birthday. 0-1 the count here to Taylor. Pop foul, 0-2. Kevin says, looks like my Knicks are playing the Sixers. Yup. Inside, 1-2. Johnny V saying, yo, everyone, welcome in, Johnny V. I think it says Johnny V. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 7 straight Mets have been sent down. That'll bring up Slater. Paula's back. What's up, Paula? Welcome back. I don't know. Something they're gonna have to ask Mendoza in the post game. Yo. Overlord CK, what's up, my brother? Overlord CK needs to get his eyes checked. Saying, who's the cutie top left of my screen? And that one ripped out the left base hit. Slater's going to try for 2 to throw to second. It's cut off. It'll be a double. Started working on fantasy football stuff, Cam. I have added all the running backs from the draft and all the quarterbacks so far to the database. Swung on a miss here to Mauricio. Mauricio had, 200 back, and they still have 130 games left, so calm down. And for strike, 0-2. Down low, 1-2. One and two to count. Detmer's at 39 pitches here. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. 4th strikeout. Daniel Berry is here. What's up? Whoa. Bad fantasy takes. Hey, yeah. But I don't, hey, he's right. I don't compete for the playoffs at all every season. Back to the top of the lineup with Bichette here with a runner on second and 2 out. Right down the middle, 1-1. Mets gonna win or what? I don't know. I don't know the future. The 1-1. And Bichette lines one. Base hit in the right field. That'll get it in. Ibanez will score. Oh, excuse me, Slater, not Ibanez. Another one of the new guys we picked up. But the Mets tie the game up at 1. Soto first pitch swing and pops it up to short. It'll be caught. That'll end the inning, but the Mets tie it. We go bottom three. Darno, Neto, and Trout coming up. So what game is that? That'll be game 3 we cover for the Flyers Hurricanes. That'll be the first game in Philly on Thursday night. Hopefully they can rebound in game 2, because right now they're down 3-0 to start the third in game 1. Soto is slumping. Soto is not slumping. Coming into tonight's game over his last 5, he was 8 for 17 with 3 home runs. So, know your stuff before you speak, please. So the Mets got a run. Let's add that to our total. So McLean will come back out to the mound now, tied at 1. All right. We're not doing this tonight, guys. You can go over to some other Met streamers and act like that. First pitch is inside, 1-0 here. Christian says, I'm betting Mets. Hope they can win. The ground ball is short. Mauricio's got it. Over to first, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Neto here with 1 out and nobody on. Take a timeout. You can listen into the stream, you just can't chat. Come on. Be smart. You don't like Juan Soto as a player? Fine. One of the best baseball players there is. He doesn't suck. Swung on a missed 0-1. Neto struck out his first time. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Sean's not here tonight? Oh, yeah, that's true. We haven't seen Sean yet tonight. Sean usually gives a prediction in the chat. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. And with cousin Nolan on the mound, we haven't seen Sharon yet either. Hopefully she's okay. Once again, shout out to Charles for being here in the chat tonight. Really appreciate you, my man. Hello to the few people that are there watching along. Sorry for your family's loss. And way outside, 1-0 here to Trout. Trout struck out looking his first time. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Foul. 1-2 to count. Alvarez runs over, but it's out of play. Sony says Soto does not suck. Go hell no. I mean, come on. The 1-2 to Trout. McLean deals way outside. 2-2. The 2-2 to Trout. Yeah, the 2-2 to Trout. Up high, 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking again. Trout's 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out both times looking. We go to the 4th. Still tied at 1. It'll be Alvarez, Vientos, and Semien coming up for the Mets. The Mariners-Royals game has started. That was in a rain delay. It's 1-0 in the second, Seattle. White Sox up 2-0 over the Padres. Atlanta up 8-1 over Colorado. So early thoughts in the chat. I know a lot of you do watch our power rankings each Sunday. Let us know, with the Dodgers currently on their losing streak, who's gonna beat them for number 1? Is it going to be Atlanta or is it going to be the Yankees? Hey, Jason's here. What's up, Jason? Welcome back. Make sure you say hello to Katrina for us. Hopefully you're doing okay. How was your trip? I think he had to make a trip today. I think he had to drive a long distance. The Yankees says Johnny V. Frank says Atlanta. I won't know till tomorrow when I run the software to put out the new rankings. And base hit to lead it off here. First pitch slider. Charles says Atlanta. And now when Vientos swings, it goes foul. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 the count. Detmer steals in for a strike, 0-2. Paula says I'm getting sleepy, surprised I'm still up. I took a nice long nap this afternoon. The 0-2. Swung on a missed. Can we DFA Vientos already, please? Can we DFA him, please? Bring up Brian Clifford already. Hey, Keith makes his return to the booth on Monday night in Colorado. Let's go. Stoney says his prediction is the Mets win 3-1. And that one ripped foul down the left field side. Let's see here. I like that prediction, Stoney. I might copy Stoney's prediction. 3-1 sounds good. Nah, I'm going to go 5-2. I'm going to go 5-2. Johnny says 6-4. D86 is back. What's up, D86? D01. And Semien lifts one out to left. Back towards the line. Foul. 0-2 the count. I'm going 5-2. Johnny's going 6-4. Stoney's going 3-1. And it should actually be 1-0 Mets right now. The 0-2. Bounced in the dirt and he swung at it and missed. Come on, you guys. A leadoff single and then on 6 straight pitches, back-to-back strikeouts. Jason says, I say 4-2. Here's Ibanez, who I gave credit for the base hit before. It was Slater who doubled, not Ibanez. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Miss Gina's going 7-3. How did the Mets score? An RBI single by Bo Bichette. A double by Slater and an RBI single by Bichette. 1-2 the count here to Ibanez. Swung on a miss. He went. So after the leadoff single, the next 3 Mets strike out. We got Detmers has got 7 strikeouts. 7 strikeouts through 4. Bud says, I don't care about the final score. I just want a Mets win. Paula says 3-2. Very true. Where is... Scared of what it could be, Stoney. McLean, first pitch strike. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. 1-1 to count. Outside, 2-1. Chanuel is the one that scored the run. If the Mets would have challenged, it would have been called no run. Come on, McLean, 3-1 to count, dude. Wasting pitches again. He's not swinging. Stop throwing it. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. And a ground ball. Nice play by Vientos at first. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 away. Don't take advantage of guilt. Bud says smash the like button, people. It helps the PAS network. Outside, 1-0. Maria says 1-2-3 this inning. Let's go Mets. Thank you, Stoney. Appreciate that. Stoney said he gave a like on both streams. On YouTube, we do have the big screen and the vertical screen. The 2-0. Down low. Ooh, called a strike. Soler didn't like that call, but he didn't challenge either. Charles says, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time, respectfully. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. Then for a strike, 3-2. Cisco says Mets gotta win. Down low, ball 4, so a 1-out walk. First base runner since the first inning. That'll bring up Adele. No, that's not a Mandalorian, Gary. Wayne Randazzo, the TV announcer for the Angels, was gifted a little guy. Wayne Randazzo used to work along Howie Rhodes on the Mets broadcasts before getting the Angels job. Outside 2-0. Come on, McLean here. Throwing too many pitches. And a ground ball foul. 2-1. Stoney says, I hate walks. So do I. I bet you historically most teams play better at night with nice weather. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. Oh, man. The 2-2. 60th pitch from McLean. And that one ripped in the left field for a base hit. Adele's 2 for 2 so far tonight. Now runners on first and second with 1 out. Maria's rooting for a double play. Double play still available, yep. Stoney rooting for a double play. He's got too many pitches here. 60 pitches here in the 4th inning with only 1 out. That's where you want to be after the 4th inning or somewhere in the 5th inning. Carlo laughing at the little guy. Yo, bud, you're getting laughed at, man. What? No. He wants to come back on screen. I told him no. In for a strike, 0-1. On the outside corner, quickly head 0-2. No, Soto's DHing tonight. Soto's DHing. DO2. And chopped foul, still 0-2. To the count. McLean will deal. Bounce. And it gets away from Alvarez, and the runners will advance. Because we have a freaking catcher who doesn't know how to catch. And chopped foul will do it again. Oh, I saw that said something. Perez, welcome in. Katrina and I are in Missouri. Got to get loaded in the early AM and going to Allentown. We dropped the trailer and went to an amazing Italian restaurant, but had to pay $75 for a trailer drop. Called strike 3, got him looking 2 away. He needed a strikeout and got it. That'll bring up Vaughn Grissom. Allentown, huh? Allentown's not too far from myself or Bud. Bud's closer to Allentown than I am. Here's Grisham. We'll wait to eat that cracker until we get the final out here. On the outside corner, 0-1. DO1. And a chopper down the third. Foul. 0-2. Let's get out of this inning. And a little looper out the shallow center. That'll get down for a base hit. And that'll score 2 runs. I've never seen a team give up so many bloop base hits. And it's 3-1. McLean don't have it tonight, man. So everybody in the chat that calls him an ace, because you need to stop with that too. An ace doesn't throw 70 pitches through 4 innings. And for a strike, 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2. – 71 pitches and still throwing here in the 4th inning. Outside, 1-2, excuse me. 30th pitch of the inning coming up. Outside, 2-2. 2-2 the count. Alvarez is going to challenge. I think it's a ball. I think it's high. Oh, just missed. It's a ball. Mets only have one challenge left. I don't mind that challenge because that would have got him out of the inning. Instead, it's a 3-2 count. And that's past Semien, and the inning stays alive. Cousin Nolan letting us down tonight. Here's Darno. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Darno challenges. It was called a strike. And it's a strike. So both teams have lost the challenge this inning. The 0-2. Pick off throw, not in time. David, it should not be this difficult to get 3 outs, right? The Mets make it look easy, right? And a check swing foul, still 0-2. This might be McLean's last inning here with this pitch count. Up to 80 already. "36th pitch of the inning. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning, but the Angels get 2. We head to the 5th, 3-1 Angels. Taylor, Slater, and Mauricio coming up. Come over, take a look at our like count. We have 162 people watching and 164 likes. Not going to get it done tonight. Would appreciate it if you all hit the thumbs up. It does support the channel. We got 4 people watching over on the Rumble side tonight. Welcome in over there. Hit that follow button. It's free to follow. We're closing in on 500 followers on Rumble. 467. We've gained a follower on the Twitch side. We're up to 641. The kick side, we've had 2 people watching all night. All right, now that that's over, let's get some tunes going. Of course, because of YouTube, I cannot play the music through the stream. All right, here we go. Top of the 5th. Mets down 2. See if they can start chipping away. In for a strike, 0-1 to Taylor. Yo, Yankees is here. I'm ready for Mr. PAS rankings. Going to be interesting for you Yankees. And that one hit out the center. Trout comes in. 1 away. Tobias Myers getting warmed up in the Met pen. And fouled off, 0-1 to count. Oh, and 1 to count. Inside, 1-1. Six away. Swung on a missed, 1-2 to count. We are 6 away from 8,900. I really thought we were going to get there tonight. We started off with 3 right away. '60th pitch from Detmers. So his pitch count's really good. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. If you're doing a good job against an opposing pitcher, you'll have him about 75, 80 pitches after 5. And he's only at 60. And that one blooped out to center. Left fielder will come over to make the catch. 2 away. 2 out, nobody on here for Mauricio. Bernard says, let's go, Mets. Get them runs right back. You got to get people on base to do that. Oh, you're going to want to sing along to this one, she said. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. Down low, 1-1. If I would have known better, I would do a rain dance. I don't want. It's bad enough it's a West Coast game. I don't want a rain delay too. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Mauricio falls down. And they're out in LA. Doing a rain dance is only going to make it rain here, not there. Your HBA. Who knows what HBA stands for? Swung on a miss. Struck him out. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We're halfway through. 3-1 Angels. Play-by-play with JJ, still doing a post-game show for his game. See, it is easy to get 3 outs real quick. Yep. Yes, it is. Oh, it dropped back down. What's up with that? Okay. People are frauds. There's no prize for being number 8,900, by the way. And the chat's gone quiet. That's going to hurt the channel. If you guys aren't active, YouTube's not going to push the chat either. Or push the stream either. she took your spot. Tobias, yeah, see, McLean's done. Tobias Myers in the game. McLean did not have it tonight. There's a strike. That's a swing. Come on. 1-1 the count. Besides, with my luck, it would rain in Jersey, said Frank. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Mets having a hard time throwing strikes tonight. Down low, ball 4. So Myers walks his first batter. You could have left McLean in to do that. Here's Trout. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Probably happy to see McLean out of this one. In for a strike, though, 0-1. And a ground ball to third. Everybody's safe. Oh, they're going to call him out at second. I don't think so. The Angels are going to challenge that. It looked like everybody was safe. Nice play by Mauricio to go into the hole to get that ball. No, Los Angeles is challenging the play. He's safe. Runners on first and second here. I'm going to call that an infield single. Runner safe. First and second, nobody out. What do you mean it's only why you like the Yankees? Why? That is a base hit. Yes, it is a hit. No, it's a hit. It was the ball was hit into the hole. It's short. Down low, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Well, then stop betting on them. If they never do you right, stop betting on them. That's all I can tell you. Jason says, come on, Matt, pull your head out of your butt. I mean, come on, Myers. McLean could have done this again. It's not going to be different, Common. This team's going to lose 90-plus games, man. Two and 0 the count. And that one hit out the center. Taylor, before the track, he'll make the catch. Neto will tag and go to third. Runners on first and third now with one out. Soler will come up. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Were the Flyers able to get on the scoreboard? No. 1:30 left. Still down 3-0. And blooped out to right. Slater will come in. He'll make the catch. And Neto will not come home. Nice throw to the plate, too. 2 away. Now 2 outs with runners on the corners. Quay saying, yo, what up, Quay? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Let us know if you're a fan of one of these two teams or if you're like some of the other folks here. You just got some money on the game. We are up to 86 likes on the stream. Let's go. Still well short of our goal tonight for free memberships. So keep smashing them thumbs up. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Manny's here. Hi in Fort Myers, Florida. It's raining. Thank you for the live stream. Didn't like that comment about Soto. He's a great player. Happy we got him. Right? And that one popped up. Foul. Alvarez will make the catch. Good job by Myers. Get the first 2 on and don't give up a run. It'll be Bichette, Soto, and Alvarez. 1, 2, and 3 for the Mets. We go to the 6th. Nick is here. What's up, Nick? Over on the vertical side. Sorry, vertical side. I don't get to see your chat messages unless I actually click on the stream. And I don't know why the software doesn't bring them in. But 5 watching over on the Rumble side. We appreciate you over there. Starting to get a little bit bigger crowd over on Rumble, even though people don't chat it up. Seems like a quiet day in terms of stream. Because we're the late game, that's why. We are the late game, that's why. Game 1 is final. The Hurricanes win Game 1. Flyers played a much better game after the first 10 minutes. They were down 2-0 10 minutes in. And then only gave up 1 the rest of the way. So, but they weren't. That's not good either that they weren't able to score either. Bichette fouls the first pitch off 0-1. Mets are jet lagged. Then why'd they win last night if they're jet lagged? They would have been jet lagged last night, not tonight. The 0-1. And that one line foul, 0-2. Bichette's 1 for 2 tonight. Had an RBI single his last time. Oh, we don't want to jinx this. Inside 2-2. And a chopper to second. 1 away. Here's Soto. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Detmer's making the Mets look foolish tonight. Got to give him a little bit of credit, even though his record's not that great this year. In his career, he has pitched a no-hitter, so. The 0-2. Did he go? No swing, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. You. Game 2 is Monday night, but we got the Mets and Rockies. And Soto hits out the center. Trout will have to play it on a hop. So a runner on here for the Mets, bringing up Alvarez. Nice play by Trout by not making a foolish play there. He thought at first he might have had a chance, but then stayed back. And that one hit out to right. Foul. Rhino and crew, welcome in. What is up, Rhino Nation? Thank you all so much. Sorry my Flyers couldn't give you guys a better game tonight. But any adrenaline junkies that are here, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. And fouled off 0-2. He's got you covered for everything football. Covering the UFL now. Getting ready to start the Canadian Football League as well. Come NFL season, the man is a streaming machine. Stark Baking Vanilla, what's up? Yeah, our Flyers didn't look too good tonight. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Rhino redirect. Once again, thank you so much, Rhino Nation. The 1-2. Been down low, 2-2. Oh, painful. You know, it hurt. It hurt not having Tippett tonight. Hopefully he'll be ready for Monday. The 2-2. Detmers deals. Ground ball to third. They go to second for one. Over to first. Double play will end the inning. 5-4-3 double play. Alvarez grounds into too many double plays. That's his 9th of the season. You can't have a guy that hits into 9 double plays 2 months into the year batting third. Miss Gina says she was chilling with the Rhino earlier. Bud saying, please hit that like button. Yes, if you came over from Rhino Nation, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Really appreciate Rhino redirecting everybody over. My name's John. I go live for every Mets game. But then when the Mets aren't on, I'll mix in some Philadelphia Flyers hockey, some other baseball games. Mix in some NFL coverage as well once the NFL starts. We're better than this, says Jason. Are we? Are we, though? $182 people watching, still up to 93 likes. Let's go. Keep smashing them thumbs up. There he is. There's our guy, Rising Rhino. Thank you for the redirect, my friend. Let's go Yankees, says Mad Steve. Yup. Living in the past, are you? What do you mean, Common? What do you mean? Alright, dude. You gotta come up with something new to say, dude. We'll talk to you tomorrow's stream. Enjoy. Enjoy listening in and not chatting. Come up with something new to say. Not living in the cellar. But here you are worried about what my team's doing. One and one to count. Myers still on the mound here for his second inning of work. Be right back. Can't hear. Bud says it. He was getting annoying. He kept saying the same thing over and over and over. Come up with something new to say. And popped up. Bichette will make the catch. One away. Here's Grissom. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Hopefully you had a good stream, Rhino, even though the Flyers lost. Rhino's an Avalanche fan anyway. I think they start their series tomorrow. 1-1 count here from Myers to Grissom. Popped foul, 1-2. Two-run deficit feels like a mountain to climb for this team, right? Kevin, agree. I don't know. Trying to come up with something more to say besides that, but completely agree with that statement. No one's hitting one out the center. Taylor's there. 2 away. Two out, nobody on. Peraza will be the batter. He's 1 for 2 tonight. And he lines one out to center. And Taylor cannot make the catch. The throw in the second, and it's too late. Taylor's slow to get up. Says he's okay. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. Yo, James is here. What is up, James? Taylor, it did hit on that dive. The ball did hit in his glove first, but it popped out when he hit the ground. Terry says, when watching this team, I tell myself it's a $360 million payroll and say, wow. We're like the Titanic, we're sinking. Right? Rhino says, okay, I'm back. Sorry, my sound wasn't working. Had to reboot. Like number 96, he says. Swung on a missed 1-2 the count. Thank you, Rhino, so much once again for the redirect. If you did not hear me before, he said stop it. The 1-2. And a ground ball at second. Semion's got it. He'll fire to first. That'll end the inning. We go to the 7th. 3-1 Angels. For the Mets, it'll be Vientos, Semien, and Ibanez. We are 3 away from 8,900. Let's go, everybody. Appreciate the support on the YouTube side. D86 is the Mets are going to finally come back in the 9th tonight. Got to put some pieces around Lindor and Soto. Well, not having Lindor hurts. But yeah, I mean, look at the guys we have on this team. Vientos, Semien, Ibanez, Taylor, Slater, and Mauricio. How is this a $320 million payroll? Yankee says Soto magic coming. Awesome stuff once again, everybody. Our next thing is tomorrow afternoon at 12. I go live every Sunday for our MLB Power Rankings. We'll see who knocks the Dodgers off from the number one pedestal this week. Because with the Dodgers losing streak, we know somebody's going to do it. Whether it's the Braves or Yankees will be determined. We'll see who the big movers are this week. I do have a couple new pages on things I was looking for team layouts and stuff. So excited for tomorrow's stream. Each Sunday, our power ranking stream gets more and more people watching. So that's good to see. Detmer's still on the mound here for his 7th inning of work. That's a base hit down the left field line into the corner. Vientos will pull in with a leadoff double. When the slowest guy on the team gets a leadoff double, you know that's a good sign. Frank already started dancing in the chat. Look at him. Semien base hit in the right field. Vientos on his way to third. They're going to stop him there. First and third here for the Mets with nobody out. Hey, we got a $1 super chat, or super sticker. Let's go over and look to see what that was. No, didn't put a message in your chat, but thank you for the $1 donation. Elite Super Brand, appreciate that. And the pitching coach out to talk to Let's go, Mets is elite. Let's go. Manny says, sorry about your Flyers. I'm a Canes fan and Penn State fan. Can't wait for football. Let's go, Mets. Yes, I am ready for college football season. Hey, whatever you do, be a jukebox hero. Ibanez fouls it off 0-1. Paula says we have to score here. Agreed. First and third and nobody out. Have to score. Michael says Golden Knights. Deal 1 to Ibanez. Outside 1-1. James says, love football myself, but want to enjoy the summer first. John over on the Rumble side saying fighting Irish all the way. 1-1 to count here to Ibanez. And he hits one out the center. Trout will make the catch. Vientos will tag in. He'll come home. The throw is the second. It's a 1-run game. Sacrifice fly there. Ibanez being productive in his first game with the Mets. Angels need pitching to win. That's if the Mets could get into the bullpen here. That's what did it last night. Yo, Joe's here. Tagging in with a swanton bomb. Let's go. Sorry, Flyers fan. Why would you be sorry for me? You're a Rangers fan. How's watching the playoffs? Maddie over on the Rumble side as well. Let's go. Getting some people chatting it up on the Rumble side. We're up to 206 on the YouTube chat. Let's go. 2 away from 8,900. Everybody holding off, wanting to be 8,900. Detmer deals. Pitch out. 1-0. Man, you don't see a pitch out often. James says, I'm hoping last night could be a game to propel a turnaround. Me too. Jonathan called for a 6-3 road trip to 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Rumble's going okay. We don't get many people chatting. I do have 5 people watching tonight. Taylor fouls it straight back, 1-2. I know Rhino streams to all the platforms as well. How are they going for you? The Truth, first time here in Yankee fan, but love baseball, period. Well, welcome in, Truth. Semien goes. The pitch is high to throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base. Count is 2-2 to Taylor. Rumble since 2006. Since we started streaming the Rumble again at the beginning of the year, Rumble has been our second best platform compared to Twitch, Kick, and Facebook, and X. Two and 2 to count to Taylor. Detmer's deals. Tyrone lines one in the left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Semien around third. He's on his way to the plate, and we're tied at 3. Rumble is better for college. Yeah, Rumble's much better for football. I get much better numbers, too, for football. Let's go. Austin Slater fouls it off 0-1. Detmer's still in the game here with only 1 out. The 90th pitch from Detmers. And a ground ball. That'll get in the right field. And everybody's safe. Grissom made a diving stop. Slater's 2 for 3 tonight. Don't know much about him. Angels got a monkey on their back. And that'll bring out Mauricio. Mauricio is 0 for 2 so far tonight with 2 strikeouts. Had the big hit last night. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yankees got to avoid the June Boone swoon. Very nice. Hey, we're at 8,900. Let's go. Thank you all so much. And fouled off quickly, down 0-2. Jason says, I'm a Bills, Sabres, and Mets fan and proud of it. Mrs. PAS is a Bills and Sabres fan. She really doesn't like baseball too much. Down low, 1-2. Frank says the dancing is paying off. Don't stop the music. The 1-2 to Mauricio. And chops it. And Mauricio, safe! No, I challenge that. I think he's safe. I think he's safe at first on that race to the bag. Mauricio slow to get up here. And the Mets are challenging the out call at first. He's safe. He's safe. I think he's safe. See if Mauricio's all right after sliding head first in the first base. 8,900 sounds good. It looks like he's safe. Runner safe, bases loaded, and only one out. Back to the top of the lineup with Bichette. And that's going to be it for Detmers. We're getting a pitching change. We're tied at 3 here. Mets have bases loaded and one out, looking to break this one open. All right, well, we have a TV timeout here. Welcome in once again, everybody. My name's John. I go live for every Mets game. West Coast trips, doubleheaders, rainouts, day games during the week. We're live. We know the Mets are bad, so opposing fans coming in and saying, well, why are you covering the game? Well, I'm a fan. Let me come over and check our numbers again. Let's see where we're at on the like count. We're at 107. Let's go. Keep smashing them thumbs up. We are getting closer and closer to the number I wrote down. Once again, if we get to that number, not saying what it is, I will hand out 5 free channel memberships. If one of our channel members now wants to put the emotes in the chat, there you go. Miss Gina's got some with the LGMs. Charles, with one of his many quotes, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. Michael says, stop monkeying around. Why is Nolan out? Because he threw too many pitches, and he wasn't effective tonight. And he gave up 3 runs in 4 innings. Sam Bachman will be the pitcher here, 15 in the 3rd innings with a 3.52 ERA. Whoa, it goes over his head, 1-0. Yikes. Joe says, this date in baseball history, Stan Musial Hits 5 homers in a 1954 doubleheader. Can you ask me a question? You just did. The 1-0. And a ground ball to third. The throw to the plate is in time. And that'll be it. So still bases loaded, but now with 2 outs. 5-2 fielder's choice. Jason says, John and family, I can't stay awake anymore. I will be back tomorrow night. It's a day game tomorrow, Jason. Day game, so you might be traveling. Here's Soto with the bases loaded now and 2 outs. Fouled it off, 0-1. Not sure what the timeout is here. Oh, the catcher's got an equipment problem here. The 0-1. And Soto fouls it off, 0-2. Frank says time for the Mets to keep doing this. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Did they switch pitchers? Well, the Mets are batting right now, so don't worry about what Nolan's doing. The 1-2. So Soto struck out on a ball in the friggin' dirt, dude. Come on. All I hear about is how you have a good eye. How are you swinging at that nonsense? The Mets tie it up. We go bottom 7. But the Mets lead the bases loaded. Bases loaded, 1 out, tie ball game. They don't get another run. But now it's up to both bullpens. We're up to 110 on the light count. Oh, getting so close. Who's going to win? The team that scores the most run, Road. I don't know. I don't like the Mets bullpen. I don't know enough about the Angels bullpen to know. Bases loaded kryptonite, right? I would say the Angels will win because they're home. We are up to 112. Up to 112 on the not sub count. Sub count 112 would have been awesome because that would have put us over 9K. But no, 112 on the light count. No, I am not a Sixers fan. I don't watch. I do not watch or follow professional basketball. I do watch college basketball. I'm a St. John's fan. Been a St. John's fan since Chris Mullins went there in the 80s. Myers still on the mound here. And popped up. Shallow center field. Semien. And he'll make the catch, one away. That'll bring up Trout. What do we think, though? I don't know. Ask the chat. Chat, let us know who you got winning. We're tied at 3 here in the 7th inning. And that one laced out the center field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Trout's 2 for 4. Frank says he was a dancing fool. I would say he was a dancing queen. I did not update our numbers. The Mets scored to tie it up. That gives them 113 runs on the year. 113. There's a strike, 0-1. 113 on the stream. Or on the run count for the Mets this year. Well, not sure why there's a mound visit here. Bo just missed a great opportunity with bases loaded. So did Soto. Do I think LA is scoring? Not this inning. Miles says the Angels have a better bullpen than their starting pitching. Well, their starting pitching was pretty good tonight. The 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. Alright, let's shut that off. Let's come back over here. The 0-2. Pickoff throw. Not in time. Outside, 1-2. James predicting the Mets win 4-3 again. Well, I was wrong because I predicted 5-3. 5-2. I predicted 5-2. Stoney said 3-1. The 1-2 down low, 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. Frank said 6-3, yep. Probably not. I don't know if he's gonna get another at bat tonight. Timeout by the batter here. SNY has not said anything. Joe, is that true? Oh, yep. And that one popped up. Bichette has moved to shortstop. Semien will make the catch. 2 away. And here's Mendoza. That's going to be it for Myers. Myers did a good job. Gave up a walk and a single his first two batters, but went 2 2/3 scoreless. It'll be Brazabon coming in. I don't think so, nerd. I don't think so. The game would have to go another 3 innings, or the Mets would have to bat around for him to come back up. So, if you need Bo Bichette to come back up, you need to hope for one of those two things. Charles says 766 our 2025 season record. What do you mean? James says 1,099 subscribers to go. Thank you, James, for doing the math, because I wouldn't have come up with that. Spiritual Soul's back. What's up, Spiritual? Oh, James says he works in the morning at 5. James better get some sleep. Hey, homie. Hey, homie. Where do you get yourself blocked, homie? Way to get yourself blocked, homie. Yeah, you're going to help my channel grow, but if I click on your channel, you have 0 followers. Yep, but please tell me some more how you're going to help me out. Please. Matt's got a bit of fight in him. Here's Brazabon. Runner on first with 2 out here. Soler the batter. He's got a single and a walk and a fly out. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Do I like Brazabon? I do like Brazabon, yes. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. I didn't know. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Once again. Have a good night, James. Enjoy your day at work tomorrow. Christopher says, left for a while, now I'm back. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, the numbers to the right of the line are last year, and the numbers to the left are this year so far. Well shy. Mets are not on pace to break those numbers. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Brazabon comes in and gets the out. We go to the 8th, still tied at 3. It'll be Alvarez, Vientos, and Semien coming up. No matter which side you're watching on, it's free to, on other sides, to hit the follow button. Where YouTube, they call it the subscribe button. They're all free. Let's check our numbers on YouTube. We are at 123 on the like count. Oh, so close. So close. Keep smashing them thumbs up for us on the YouTube side. Because if we get to it, I will give out 5 free channel memberships. Charles, with one of his quotes, says, you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be. Let's go. Charles bringing us back to reality every once in a while. Love it. To the silent listeners and viewers, you are valued indeed. Thanks. We got a dancing team to back you up. Where's Babe Ruth? Well, he's probably in the ground. I appreciate everybody hitting that thumbs up for us on the YouTube side. We're up to 128. 128. All right, here we go. Alvarez will lead it off. Swung on a miss. Late swing and 0-1. All right, let's get back to the game here, and we'll check the lights again in the bottom of the inning. Bachman's still the pitcher here. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Let's go. The countdown for 9K is on now. We're 97 away. The 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. There's only Baby Ruth now. Baby Ruth? Bud says, I like to see the sub and thumbs up numbers climbing. In for a strike, going 1 to Vientos. Vientos 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Swung on a miss, quickly down 0-2, excuse me. Bam, 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 bam. The 0-2 to Vientos and fouled off. We'll do it again. Oh, and 2 the count here. 1 out, nobody on for the Mets. Up high, 1-2. Best baseball food? Oh, it's definitely hot dogs. But it's got to be a good hot dog. The 1-2 or a brat. Down low, 2-2. Home plate umpire. You saw his arm twitch a little bit, but he didn't call it. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Way outside. 3 straight strikeouts for the Bachman. Jason's still here. I thought Jason was going to bed. Hot dog and beer. In for a strike, 0-1, Semien. Semien singled and scored his last time. The 0-1. And it chopped at the third. Peraza sets, fires. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go bottom 8. Still 3-3. Adele, Lowe, and Grissom coming up. Let's come over, check our like number again. We are up to 133. You guys are awesome. My number tonight that I wrote down was 130. So I am a man of my word, and I will give out 5 gifted memberships. Good luck, everybody. Once again, YouTube randomizes them, so I don't know who's going to get them. Send 5 now. There you go. We'll check it out, see who got them. All new names. Congratulations. Frank says he's playing the Eagles. Yep, congrats to the winners. And I'll tell you what. We have 224 people watching. If for some reason we can get to 200 tonight, I will give out 5 more. I will give out 5 more if we get to 200. I know it's only a little over an inning to go, but we're at 226 people watching. The Eagles take it easy. So many good Eagle songs. Desperado. Hotel California. David says, let's get a quick inning here. And a ground ball foul, 1-1. And the station I'm listening to, what song do they play back from commercial? The Eagles, Take It Easy. One and two the count. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. And chops foul at the plate. Still 1-2. Swung on him. He went. I think he went. No, 2-2 the count. Two and two the count from Barzabon. And popped up on the infield. Alvarez and Beatty will make the call. Beatty in the game now. I did not make that change. It's Beatty in the game. Since Mauricio was taken out, but one away here. That was in fair territory. Miss Gina says she saw them at the Prudential Center 2 years ago. What a concert. Guess what? Chicken butt. Fouled off, 1-1 to count. Eagles began as the backup band for Linda Ronstadt. Is that the truth? I already said I laid a chicken butt. Oh, Chicago. Charles, I love Chicago. Big fan of Chicago. And that one lifted out to left. Ben's now in the game as well. Oh, so we'll have to see. I might have it written down wrong. 2 out. We might have some different batting orders here. So we go from the Eagles. Let's see what he plays next. Witchy Woman Elaine Bennett. That was so funny. Yeah, because his song was Desperado. Oh, and 1 to count to Grissom here. Pulls it. Beatty's got it. Fires it across the first. We go to the 9th. Still tied at 3. It'll be Benj, Taylor, and Slater. Joe Walsh got on stage the last hour of the concert and tore it up. No, I don't remember that. $25 or 6 to 4. Free. Oh, it's a free song. Who will win unbiased? We all win. We're all winners. The winner will win. Charles, you don't know that. You don't know that, Charles. Davy Jones lived right down the road from me. I mowed his yard as a high school boy. Got so many signed things from here. Very cool, Jason. All right, Benj will lead it off. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. And we dance. Dance, dance, yeah. The 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2 the count. Kimbrel getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. The 2-2. Bench fouls it off. We'll do it again. And we dance. Let's go, Mets. Oh, it's a new pitcher here. Zephyrjan. Zeferjahn. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. Maria says, come on, Mets. Let's get this win tonight. That was a strike. Nice pitch. Here's Taylor. 1 for 3 tonight. And for a strike, 0-1. The other singer named David Jones changed his name to David Bowie. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Trout is there. 1 away. Oh, 2 away, excuse me. MJ Melendez will bat here. The first pitch, and right down the middle, 0-1. Miles says, Mets need to get a run this inning. Kimbrel is guaranteed to give up a run next inning. The 0-1. Did they check down at third? No. 1-1 to count. Up to 264 watching. Make sure you hit them thumbs up. We've already given out 5 free memberships tonight. If we get to 200 likes, I'll give out 5 more. The 1-1. And that one rolled down to first. The pitcher will cover. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go bottom 9. It'll be Peraza, d'Arnaud, and Neto coming up. Charles says, hit that follow button on X, Twitch, Kick, Rumble. Let's go. We're up to 141. 141 on the like count. This might be it. So make sure you hit them thumbs up. Come on, no sloppy play in the bottom of the ninth. Michael says, okay, Angels, 1 run, 1 win, close this losing streak. Rally time. That's a great line. Dude says, win so I can eat, digest my amazing sandwich I got here. Who win who? Who though? That's true. The Mets should have challenged that play in the first inning, remember? The Mets would have a 3-2 lead right now. All right, Kimbrel on the mound here, 8-9-1. Somebody was asking about Bo Bichette before. If you need Bo Bichette to come up again, you got to hope for extra innings here. Way outside 1-0. One and 0 the count. Outside 2-0. Aaron, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. But then somebody unsubscribed. It only shows Gritty throwing popcorn if you have your notification set to public. And fouled off 2-1. If you have them set to private, they do not show up. Gritty does not show up. Two and one from Kimbrell. And a ground ball is short. Bichette's got it. Fires it over to first. One away. Nice stretch. Viento stayed on the bag. Bud says more popcorn. No, he's out. He from the replay, he looks out, but the Angels are challenging. I think this stays an out. The runner's out. The Angels have lost their challenge. One out, nobody on. If the Mets do get it to extra innings, Melendez will be the free runner. One out, nobody on here. Kimbrell will deal. Inside, 1-0. So, 1-0. And pop foul, 1-1. Nacho cheese. No, it's somebody else's cheese. What? Come on, Michael. What? And that one ripped. And past the glove of Vientos down the right field line. That'll be extra bases. Moncada with a one-out double. I don't know how Vientos missed this. Let's see. DFA this guy tonight. You just cost your team the game, dude. Should be 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. All right, here's Neto. Runner on second. The winning run is on second. And fouled off 0-2. Robert says he lives about 35 minutes from the stadium. Charles says in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Elite says, let's go Mets. Good night, Jason. The 0-2. Kimbrel deals and fouled it off. Trout the batter on deck. If they can get Neto out. The 0-2. And did he go? I think he went. He went, struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Trout. I think you walk Trout here. I think you walk Trout and pitch to Sean Yuel. Trout's 2 for 4 tonight. They're going to walk Trout. I agree with that. First and second now with 2 out. We're up to 146 on the like count. Let's go. Keep smashing that thumbs up for us. All right, here we go. Oh, Gary just jinxed it. And that one chopped up the middle. Semion's got it. We'll flip the short for the fourth. We go to the 10th. Trout time. Let's go fishing. Well, they walked them. Walk. Yep. The first base was open. You don't let Trout beat you. They walked him. The next guy, first pitch swinging, grounds out to second base. So Melendez will be the free runner for the Mets unless they bring in a pinch runner. And we'll see about a pitcher first. And we'll see about a pitcher for the Angels. And somebody in the chat needed Bichette to get another at-bat, and he will get another at-bat here. $89.07 on the sub count. Let's go. We've gained 17 new subs tonight. Let's come over and look at our like count. We're up to 148. So, depending on how long we go here, we might not get to 200. But we'll come up with another number tomorrow afternoon. Elite with a $1 super chat. Thank you, Elite. That's 2 $1 super chats tonight. Appreciate that. There it is. Elite with another $1. All right, Brett Beatty will be the batter, getting his first at-bat since coming into the game. Down low. Oh, called a strike, 0-1. All right, if you're the Mets, you got to try to put up a 2 spot here. The 0-1. So he went 0-2. Oh, they called it a ball, no swing. 1-1. Frank says Mrs. James just texted, said Mets win. And check swing foul, 1-2. Oh, they called catcher's interference? They call catcher's interference. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So the Mets have runners on first and second. Oh, they're getting a crew chief review here. Let's see. I need hits and a win. No, that was quick. That was quick. They wasted no time. Catcher's interference. So Mets have runners on first and second and nobody out here. It would Bichette coming up. All right, here's Bichette. 1 for 4 tonight. Inside. Oh, called a strike. The 0-1. Oh, what are you swinging at, dude? It was up over your eyes. And you were late. You got to be more patient here, dude. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. One and 2 to Bichette. And ground ball the third. They go to second for 1 over to first. Double play. Now they can walk Soto. Friggin' dumb. Friggin' dumb. This team. And they're just going to walk Soto. That'll bring up Alvarez with runners on first and third and 2 out. All I hear about is how good of a hitter Bichette is with runners on base. Sixth time he's grounded into a double play this year. Way too many. Alvarez... No, he did not swing. 1-0. If the Mets don't score here, not going to be good. Wayne Knight fan. Now that's funny. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Good grief. Horrible at bat, says Yankees. Right down the middle, 2-1. The 2-1 now. Oh, timeout here by Alvarez. First and second, nobody out, and the Mets aren't going to score. The 2-1. So, oh, challenge that. It was called a strike. Soto stole second. It was called a strike. And it's way outside. 3-1. 3-1 to count now. And 2 in scoring position now. Hello, Newman. Right, Joe? I love broccoli. The 3-1. And Alvarez pops it up. And it'll be caught by the second baseman. Mets first and second, nobody out, and don't score. So it'll take a miracle now. Yo, Cito's back. Says just woke up. Greetings from South Africa. Let's go Mets. Horrible call. It was a horrible call. But it got overturned. But then he popped out. So we're up to 154 likes on the stream. We're up to 359 watching as well. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here and you're a Met fan, I go live for every Met game. Third season covering the Mets full time. Yes, if LA scores, the game is over. Correct. I think this is the 7th time the Mets have gone to extras. I don't know if that's the most, but Austin Warren will be the new Met pitcher here. The free runner will be Shanuel at second. Yo, we're getting close to 400 in the chat. Let's go. Adam Frazier will be the pinch runner. Frazier, the free runner here. Yes, if I didn't answer that before, if the Angels score here, the game's over. Yep. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Way outside, but did he go? No, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Alvy should never have agreed, Kev. But Hot Billy says Mets are cheeks, but here he is on a live stream talking about them, worrying about what they're doing. And so there, fouls it off, 2-2. Okay, the season is lost, but here you are, worried about what the Mets are doing. I hate the free runner, Billy. I hate it. I could see if maybe it got to like the 13th or 14th inning and then doing it, but I don't like it in the 10th. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The Purge says good thing they aren't scoring. I hope they don't. But we'll see. Warren looks at the runner at second. Now deals the 3-2. Inside, ball 4. That'll put runners on first and second. I really don't mind that because now you have a double play set up at second and third. Wilson B also hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much, Wilson. Way inside, 1-0. Kev says agreed. Free runner after 13th. Yeah. Billy feels the same. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. No, they're not the best team in baseball. But if you think they're cheeks, go outside and touch grass, man. There's a strike, 2-1. Miss Gina says, let's go. Let's get a double play here. Okay, is the season over? I mean, we got 130 games left. The 2-1. And that one lined, base hit, and the ball game is over. Oh, they held him up. What? Bases loaded and nobody out. How do you not send the runner? Not a bad pitch. Just lined it past Semion's glove. I can't believe they didn't send the runner. The throw was way up the line. He'd have been safe by a mile. Tim says Mets win it in 11. Mets getting ready to lose it right here with this batter. Unfortunately. Whoa, low. That ball almost hit him, but he swung and missed. 0-1. John says, missed opportunities cost us this game. Yep. McLean not being good tonight either didn't help. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Yeah. Well, Yankees because all their mommies and daddies went to bed and they're like, oh, I'm going to go on the internet now. The 1-1. And that one's ripped out to right. Ben's coming in. He'll make the catch. The throw to the plate, and the runners don't go anywhere. One away. Carlos saying hi. What's up, Carlos? Here's Grissom. Still bases loaded with one out here. Takes a strike, 0-1. Grissom pops it up behind first base. Benj coming in. He'll make the catch. Way too shallow to send a runner there. 2 away. So now bases loaded and 2 outs. It's Grissom the batter. Cameron, what's up? Saying LFGM. Miss Gina saying let's go Mets. Fouled off, 0-1. First pitch swinging. The 0-2 called strike 2, 0-2 the count. Warren a strike away from getting out of bases loaded and nobody out. The 0-2. Warren will deal and fouled it back. We'll do it again. We're man, 85. We are 85 away from 9K. Let's go. Smash them free subscribe buttons on YouTube. The 0-2. Warren will wind and deal again. And foul straight back. We're getting closer and closer. We're up to 163 on the light count. The 0-2 from Warren. And that one's blooped out to shallow center field. And it'll drop in for a base hit. And the Angels will walk it off. A little bloop base hit. And the Mets drop game 2 this series. What a game. Third time the Mets have been walked off this year. The Angels stop a 7-game losing streak. So the rubber match will be tomorrow. Let's see who's on the mound for that one. Let's check to see who we got tomorrow afternoon. Clay Holmes against Jay Konowick. No idea. So thank you, everybody. Really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Elite had 2 $1 super chats. I gifted out 5 free memberships. We'll come up with another number tomorrow. Thank you to all my mods. Frank, Miss Gina, Charles. See who else is here. Have a great night once again, everybody. Yep. Thank you, Charles. All right, everybody. Yeah, on the way out, consider hitting that thumbs up. Consider hitting that follow or subscribe button. And we will try it again tomorrow. Don't forget our MLB Power Ranking stream at noon Eastern time tomorrow. And then the Mets and Angels at 4 o'clock. So, great stuff, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights. And we'll see you next time.